Ooh, testing. All right, morning everybody. Happy Saturday. I hope you all are doing well, and hopefully I am live. Marshall, feel better. Those I don't know, the amazing Marshall in chat is not feeling well, and it was her birthday. Was and a care. How are y'all doing? And to all the VOD watchers, how are you doing? Today we are focusing on farming in Pokopia because this is all I have for my farm. This is it. This is my little Naru. How are you doing? This is my my farming area, and I thought I was doing something. I said, all right, this is legit until you see all this stuff that other folks have made. I said, dang, I am even people went in on this stuff here. And I said, okay, we can come up with something. We can come up with a game plan here. Star chart. I'm feeling, hey, I'm feeling 22. Me too. I hope we all are feeling 22 or younger. Carly, thank you again for the video. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, you will find out in maybe 2-3 weeks, depending how long it takes for the other content creators to come up with something. But first things first, I am going to do this real quick here. I've been inviting Pokemon left and right. Brings! Tasting brings. Those that don't know, brings Star Chart, Care, Naru, Warm, Marshall, all streamers in chat. Not everybody there is a streamer, but Brings does do a tasting once a month, is it Brings? Where you have Japanese snackies. And Brings is not a doctor, but is my unofficial over the seas doctor over in Canada, because we here in America can't really get real healthcare, and Brings has some amazing advice from time to time with the help of, I'm assuming, Google and WebMD. The potatoes, Marshall, they came from, I forgot where I got them, to be honest. I think I got them from Sky, like the final island, I think. And this is how I've been farming stuff every single day. And then I was watching a few videos, and I found out a lot of folks have a special system to actually just keep everything watered properly. And that was my goal today, to work on this. And then potentially, if I can get it working, I was trying to do it before the start of stream. I think we might have to push it till next week for Nook or No Nook. For those that did not come last stream or are brand new to the channel, what we're going to be doing is streaming Pokopia on Saturdays, and at the end of the Pokopia stream on the other days, we will be playing Nook or No Nook, aka Deal or No Deal Animal Crossing Edition, where I invite somebody, one live person, or a stream that's streaming, and we can interrupt their stream over to the island, and we'll play Nook or No Nook for actual prizes, not some fake prizes, some real prizes, and see if we can get like a good prize going for somebody to actually win, quote unquote, the $1 million bag. It's not gonna be $1 million unless I win the lottery. It's not happening, but we got this. Highly recommend the water rose method of self-watering crops. I think this is this one right here, right? Hold on. This one? I think this is the one right here, right, Sprouty? And more to you, Sprouty. Because I think it was Crossing Minute that had this idea in this video where you would put like water down here, if you can see my mouse, and then it would self-water the plants next to it. If I'm correct. If I am correct. Mama of cats, how are you doing today? And for everyone coming in, wish Marshall a get well soon, because Marshall has not been feeling well, especially even on her birthday, former birthday. Still not feeling well. 6 out of 10, I think, right now. I may not get to stay the whole stream. I can't. No, Marshall, you don't have to be here at all. Marshall, my unofficial medical advice for everybody is take NyQuil. And then that will knock you out most of the time. And then just rest up and then feel better. Last stream, we started building this underground basement thingy here. This is my this is my attempt at doing something fancy. It's not most elegant, but this is where essentially all my storage is, and everything is filled to the brim. And there is no rhyme or reason at all. Also, this is what I was told by a guide. The crafting bench reaches the next closest 4 containers, right, of items. They lied, because when you click on the crafting table, it will slide up the drawer for everything that can access, right? I thought by having these 4 next to it, it would work, but apparently when you click the crafting table, it only access this one and this one. It doesn't access these where I put all the other crafting material. So just FYI, some of the guides out there are kind of inaccurate. I wish I could say, oh, Michelle, are you allergic? I'm sorry, my wife's allergic too to that. I'll have to say, oh, fancy. This is my attempt. This took ages to build. I think we still do some modification before we decorate, but at least we have some kind of storage going on right now. Yeah, the underground, and then over, this is my plan here. Storage, crafting table here. We're gonna put the cooking stuff over here, right? And then over here, what's gonna be the smelting stuff. And then I was gonna take it, and this is just gonna be extra stuff over here. Down this way, past the secret slab thingy over here. Over here, I was gonna put jails. I was going to be a dictator and and put the Pokemon that is very useful for certain skills and barricade them into jail cells behind here. And then as needed, we will pull them out and have them do stuff. So I'm gonna become a warden here. I just feel so bad. But I was like, I need you all to be down here to do work. Closest 4 is only in a load in house. Outside, they must be touching it. Oh, really? Oh, Sproutsy's our official fact checker. Okay, so that's good to know. So that means I need to push this table this way. So just thank you. It's the way you have them. Okay, so Marshall and Sproutsy are our fact checkers here. That one Sudafed helped me last week. I never taken Sudafed, but I heard that was some magical medicine. I guess everyone plays the game their way. Oh, Sproutsy and Marshall are the MVP. Oh, there we go. Yes. All right. So for all the VOD watchers, we will be working on the farm, doing what Sproutsy said. I think ideally I wanted to move the farm here, right? But we have to move the water, and the water is currently over there. So we gotta dig a trench in a second, move it this way, and then go down that way to the farm. Or we could put the farm here. Oh, I learned a trick the other day, by the way, with the apple trees. Apparently, if you have 4 apples, that one has 4 apples. There is a timing method. You have to knock all 4 apples down if you don't get 3. So, for example, if you just press headbutt once, no, not Squirtle. If you hold the headbutt and nope, oh, Squirtle. If you hold the headbutt down for a second, it's only like that much. But if you time it, I forgot the exact time frame. I think I screwed up there. All 4 apples just would get knocked down. Did you not learn the water move yet? Oh, I did. The one you suck up water. Yeah. Poor little imprisoned Pokemon. Okay, welcome back. And I have stories for y'all. Tons of stories about my school. So while we try to get the farming going, wait, we have to move people, don't we? Tall grass habitat. So there's nobody there. Oh, so Scyther. Hold on, Scyther, I need you to move. I heard a rumor. I don't know how true this is. I would love my fact checkers to tell me if I'm right or wrong with this. That if you don't move the Pokemon before you destroy the habitat, they kind of disappear permanently. I don't know if that's true or not. Where's Scyther? Here, move in here. Scyther, I need you to move in here so I can destroy your home. So did your wife give you a hard time about... No, she... So those that don't know, Marshall and a few others, I love y'all so much. Y'all donated for the Switch too. And Pokopia. And then, see, my wife fits into the AC community so well because she's the one that introduced me to Animal Crossing, right? I thought, I'll be honest, I genuinely thought Animal Crossing, when it first came out in 2020, was the dumbest game on earth. She told me about it. I had to switch. And then I said, why would anybody want to watch someone decorate and just watch these creatures run around and not fight or battle or do anything, right? And then I fell in love with Animal Crossing. And she loved Animal Crossing too. And then she didn't know much about Pokopia. Like, I was hyping it up with you all. I didn't hype it up with her. So when we got the Switch finally ordered and the game came, I was telling her, I was like, hey, unlike Animal Crossing, because you know Animal Crossing, you have to have different Switches for each island. Ugh. Pokopia, she can actually have her own account and her own island. So to give you all an idea how much time my wife has played, this is a breeze on. I played 65 hours. I would have more, but my wife played 90 hours now. So she's been playing a lot and she's been addicted to it. But this is where both of my wife and I agree. Because Marshall mentioned before stream that we should start a throne stuff donation for her to get a Switch. I'd rather not, just because it's a lot of money, and with everything going on in the world right now, this is why I like to stream, because give you all a little break from the real world. And myself a break from the real world too, with everything going on. But you have to admit, everything has gotten way too expensive. Gas, food, shelter, rent, mortgages, cars, repairs. Just the fact that you have to step out and breathe. I feel like you get charged 10 cents just to step out your house at this point. So I like, her and I were like, yeah, save your money. Because if anything, I'm saving money to get a Switch 2 eventually as a giveaway for Nook or No Nook. Because I would love, if you were the winner of Nook or No Nook at the $1 million bills, I will give you the Switch 2. And if it's to a streamer, if a streamer wins it, the streamer already has a Switch 2, they can give the Switch 2 away to somebody in the community with whatever activity they want to do. I think that would be nice for the community. Because my wife and I, we're grown adults for the most part. Even when you look at our house, it's not, it's very childish. But for the most part, we're grown adults. We can share. So I would love to eventually get the Switch 2, and I'm trying to get it sooner than later because this is a rumor, and I don't know how accurate this rumor is. Apparently, because of a lovely gentleman that is in charge right now of the United States, he decided to attack a certain country, and that country is in charge of a bridge that essentially controls delivery of oil. Not important. But what is important is apparently prices have gone up so much, including AI's development into like taking away a lot of the computer chips right now. The PlayStation 5, I think this was on the news, the PlayStation 5 was increased a few $100s in prices. And I think Nintendo might be following suit soon. So I think maybe not next week, because next week I have to get a lovely root canal. Brush your teeth, folks. Maybe in May. Hopefully by then the Switch 2 is still the Switch 2 price. Maybe by then I'll have enough money saved to get a Switch 2 and just have it sitting on my desk. So that way we have a physical product, and that way whoever wins Nook or No Nook. So we'll do like 1 week where there's a viewer, next week there's a streamer, and go back and forth until someone wins it, and I'll mail it off to them. And I got to look at the legalities of it, because I think if it's an international winner, I can still send it, but I think there's something with custom fees. I have to look into that. Because those that don't know, we do give a lot of stuff away in this channel. And I remember every time I mailed it off to somebody outside the United States, we had to fill out a custom form with what's inside the product. And I would lie in the past, right? So I think Star Chart's from America, but let's say Star Chart's from England, right? Anytime I mail Star Chart something, I know Warm is actually from England, I think. So I mail something to Warm, right? Instead of saying like to Warm, like, hey, I'm giving you like a Trongy sweater, right? Warm. When Warm picks up the sweater from the post office, Warm will have to pay a fee based on the value of the sweater. So if I wrote down in the form the sweater is $30, whatever the fee is, the tariff or whatever you want to call it, Warren will have to pay $2 or $3 to get the package. If not, the package will get mailed back to me. So I've been lying every single time I put something in there. Like, I would be accurate so that it's not illegal, but instead of like a Trongy sweater, it'll be like clothing item. So, and then the value will be like $5. So warm would be like, all right, here's your 10 cents, or what's in Europe? I'm UK, pounds. Here's your quid. Here's your 1 quid. So I don't think it's gonna work with the Switch 2, because I'm sure whoever's working at the post office is gonna be like, this ain't no box. This is a Switch 2 in here. So I think for that giveaway, if it's an international giveaway, I would probably because this is my own gripe with people that give away money as YouTubers. I think this falls on line Mr. Beast as well. I think. This is a rumor. What happens is, this also includes American. Anytime you win a prize, right? Where's Scyther, by the way? I was trying to guess. Oh, there we are. Move in here. Anytime you win a prize, you have to pay taxes on it. Because everybody has to get their cut of your money somehow. So, for example, if I gave away a car, be nice one day. So let's say, oh no, Marshall, for example, loves a certain Jeep. Let's say I had the same Jeep and I gave it to Marshall. Marshall would have to pay taxes on it in order to acquire the free gift. And sometimes people that win stuff like that, they don't have the money to pay taxes on it. So what I'm planning to do, if it's an international order, I could only imagine taxes like, what, $50 on it? I'll send you the $50 so you can pay. So that way you're not coming out of pocket. It's like, yeah, I want something, but I still have to pay for it somewhat. So that's my goal. And then I was thinking like the top prize would be the Switch 2. And then maybe the second top prize would be like a copy of Pokopia or something like that. Because honestly, this is such a fun game. I feel bad that not everyone can play it for obvious reason, because of money and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I wish it was on the Switch 1. But from an investor's point of view, I get why they need to sell the Switch 2 console. But that's my tangent. Sorry, we'll get back to the game in a second. Oh, I'll check the messages in a second, Marshall. Let's see here. Make sure nothing's popping up on the screen. Oh, thanks, Marshall. I will respond to you after the stream. Also, feel better. You should be going to sleep. I would love a chunky sweater. I think if I ever release merch, it'll be at cost. So what that means is the price I put on them, I won't... My goal is not to make money. I have a job right now, as far as I know, unless I'm getting fired soon. And that's the story about the job in a second. I have money. I don't need to make money off of like merch and stuff. So I think when I do release merch eventually, maybe I'll make $1. Tops is $5 off of the cost of the making of the stuff. Switch 2 in Toronto with so much money. Yeah, it's like $500 for the bundle, right? But $450 for the Switch itself. I think. I wish I had more time to play. I still can't justify paying that much for a console and game with no time to play. Timing is another issue. I need to stay up and gain energy because I have to work on... Oh, man. I would love to visit y'all sometime. If I wasn't afraid of flying a lot, and if TSA situation wasn't like bad at the airport and I can get like tickets and stuff, I would love to go like do a little meet and greet with y'all. Like meet and greets and like have dinner. Because I don't think I'm big enough to play like, hey, let's get like 50 people together. I tried to do Tamagotchi life and I created me's of myself and one of my known OFC I sent to him to Lefty. Aw, that's one game I want to try, but I don't think I have time to. Wait, want to move in here? Yes. I'm not sure what, but this house feels like it's missing something. Maybe I won't move here. Start from making you go. Oh, hold on. We need stuff. Okay, hold on. We're gonna decorate this so that way we can move Scyther in here, destroy Scyther's home. So I know for a fact we have furniture. It is somewhere over here. It is somewhere over here. We have in one of these boxes. In one of these boxes, we have furniture. And what I did before stream down here in the bottom pocket, I have all my crops and plants. So we have decoration. And one of these boxes is furniture. Okay, we need a computer. We can use a sofa. And we need a bed. Maybe table. I have not decorated, by the way, for the record, y'all. I have not decorated a single house for any of the Pokemon. Oh, wait, there's a bed. There's a bed. There's a bed right there. I just been leaving them their natural habitat. Can't say Copper. How you doing? Yeah, Mama Cat and Marshall. I know Marshall's schedule. Y'all work like crazy though. But okay, let's move this. But even if it's for like an hour, still worth the fun. Here in Toronto, without the game is $629. $700. $600 to $700. Oh my god, 6-7. My husband told me to buy myself a 10 needle embroidery machine, which is $8,000. But why when I never have time to? Oh my god, 8,000. 8,000. Oh my god. I don't even know what an embroidery machine is, but oh my god. Hold on. We're gonna decorate one day, but not today. But we're gonna give Scyther a little feng shui. So one feng shui is you never have your back towards the door because you feel unease. You want the natural light. So one, I need Scyther to move. And then we're gonna pull this towards the window. There we go. We're gonna give him a computer. Okay. We're gonna give him a floor computer. We're gonna give him a sofa. And he's gonna love this place, right, Scyther? Best decorator ever. And then we're gonna give him, you know, a bed. Yeah. There we go. Here, move in. Move in, Scyther. Wanna move here? Yeah. I'm so sorry for the quality of the house. This feels like a homeowner special. Those that don't know what a homeowner special is, this is essentially when landlords buy a home and try to make money off the rent and they're very cheap with everything. This is a homeowner special for a setup, because I know some houses, when you rent them, you do get you do get it furnished, but I feel like that's the version of the furnish you would get. I tried out the demo for Tamagotchi Life, Living the Dream recently. Very short demo, but it was a good time. Oh, really? Oh, man, I don't have time, though. I'm right now split between this and, believe it or not, even though the game's been out since 2020, Animal Crossing. Oh, man. I don't think I have time to play that game. Timing. That's the thing, Mama Cat. And, Rochelle was talking about. Hold on. First thing first. We are gonna just cut. We need to cut this tree. My schedule next week is 104 hours. Oh, man. So, I got a story for y'all. After I read Warren's message. A fancy industrial embroidery machine could mean Marshall could be able to make all the trunky sweaters we wanted. I genuinely wish I was big enough to be like, I could hire some of y'all to be, I would love that one day, but this involves getting money also. To be able to make a team of like, get somebody that runs the most social media, Marshall and a whole bunch of other folks like Marie to make the, and I'll pay you well too, to make the merch. That would be the dream. I think if I was to hire somebody for social media, it would be I don't think y'all know her. Her name's Haley Cat over on Twitch. If I had the money, I would hire Haley Cat without hesitation. Okay, so first things first, let's do this thingy here. So story time. My job, like most colleges, have been struggling. I'm gonna be very honest. Like, it's not like on the verge of closing, but there have been waves and waves of layoffs, right? So people got nervous, rightfully so. I need to finish baby girl outfit. I've been crocheting. Ooh, can we see it after you finish? So during the mass layoffs, like there was rounds of like, I think 50 something people got laid off, right? So if that was happening at your company, can y'all move? Excuse me. You get nervous, right? So I started applying to a few places just in case, but I'm very picky because, as you all know, I take care of my mom. So I need a job that's flexible. I'm not sure if this job was going to be flexible or not, but I applied because I said, you know what I can do? I can use some interview practice. Nothing beats a good interview practice before, you know, anything else. I would actually wait until the full release to check it out further because the demo doesn't give a whole lot to do. It does give you enough to do if it was your first time to... Understood. Oh, I thought it was late. Also, the audio is kind of delayed. Sorry for the nitpick. Is it? Wait, is it? Hold on. Let me... I'm looking at my screen. There's a delay? I'm so sorry. I thought there was no delay. I checked that at the beginning. Wait. I have a game audio delay too. Hold on. There's a delay? Hold on. Click live. Let's see here. No, if Star Chart and Sailor's having an issue. Okay, hold on. We are either gonna break the stream or it's gonna get fixed. That's what we're gonna do real quick. Hold on. We're either gonna break the stream or it's gonna get fixed. So I'm gonna add. This is the moment of truth, y'all. This is gonna be the moment of truth here. Capture display. Switch to updated. I'm gonna name the scene switch to updated. And then we are gonna do capture specific window. Uh-oh. Hold on. Uh-oh. Wait. I think I broke something. Hold on. Video capture device. Probably punching because that's how I caught it. Okay. It starts 5 seconds after you punch something. If you're going to break the stream, I can handle the audio delay. Let's see. Hold on. Switch to updated. Hold on. I know y'all got a blank screen right now. This name is already in use. Updated exclamation mark. App capture. Hold on. Where's the game? Remove. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna disconnect the switch. I'm physically having it in my hand now. And then I am gonna put in video capture. And we're gonna call it, I'm gonna call this the Marshall file. The Marshall switch file. Let's go. Marshall switch file. And then we are gonna do game capture. And then resolution. I don't know what that does. Okay, I'm gonna hit OK, and then there's nothing on the screen. But now, hopefully, when I put the switch into the dock, it magically. No, Sally, you didn't. I didn't know. I thought the audio was good, so I'm happy you said something. Worst case scenario, this is what I'm gonna do, because I think we have to shut down the stream to do it. I think we might just have to deal with the delay, and I'll just switch to music or something, so it's not too noticeable. But hold on, at least I got the old one back. That's what we're gonna do real quick. I'm gonna do one punch and see if I can connect the sound. Just one punch. It feels like it's like a half a second delay for me. I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody else. Punch. 1, 2. It's a little better. Okay. I hope it's tolerable. And to all the VOD watchers, I'm so sorry. Sorry, y'all. I thought this was... Oh, I see what happened. Hold on. Wait, how do I fix this? I see the... I see what happened. How do I fix this? Where's the audio? Filters. Nope. How do I fix the audio? Unhide, lock volume. I don't know what that means. Properties. You would think there would be an audio control here. Hmm. Sorry, y'all. I think we're just gonna have we're gonna have a tiny delay. I'm sorry. We'll figure this out. But oh wait, hold on. I just realized something. The water's up here, so I don't need to break this stuff. Wait. I've been doing too much now. So I've been. So back to the story. And welcome in, Sailor. I hope you're doing well. And don't worry about the audio. I genuinely appreciate it for you to tell me that it wasn't working. So I've been doing practice interviews. It's like, y'all ever do like a practice date back in the day when before you met your significant other? You ever like go in your head like, oh yeah, you know, if the date goes like this, I'll probably do this and stuff like that. You can suck up the water. Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. Hold on, we'll figure it out in a second. Hold on. Let me just do this first. I want to put the edge at least, because I think it's gonna go up to there. I'm mostly good. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a while since this game. Oh, so one thing I learned is based on, because everyone of my friends are almost all the streamers. I'm quickly, because everyone that has access to Switch 2 is playing nothing but this game now, right? Look, Pokopia. And I think most of the people that don't have the Switch 2 are the ones playing Animal Crossing. Because if you look at my friends list later in the day, there's at least, I want to say like 50 people online, and everyone's playing Pokopia and a handful are playing Animal Crossing. And I know those streamers don't have the Switch 2. So yeah, if you have a Switch 2, you're most likely barely touching AC. I was telling my friend this, and they're like, yeah, you can tell who's broke. And I was like, technically, we all are broke, whether you have to switch to or you don't, but I get what he was saying. Who are you practicing an interview with? I'm just thinking that gives me anxiety. So, my job before I started in education, I was actually in HR, believe it or not. Me in HR. So, I used to hold a lot of interviews, but I haven't, done to an interview in a while. So, I interviewed at another college, really far away actually, and I was like, probably won't take the offer, but I could use them as practice. And I think I have a strong belief they have an internal candidate. So I was like, even if I'm really good at the interview, I don't think they'll offer it to me. Those that don't know, when you apply to a lot of jobs, sometimes they already have somebody inside, but they have to go through the processes. For example, let's say you all are working for Trongy Inc. Every single one of you, right? You've all been with me for a while. You all know each other. Star, Sailor, Michelle, everybody, right? Care, Mama Cat. Imagine, let's say you didn't know Wilbo. And I'm like, okay, I need somebody in the community to help me with a big project. I'm going to pay you for it. I got a sponsor, right? That's going to give me $5,000. I'm going to give you $1,000 to help me with something. I think you all, and rightfully so, would be pissed off if it's community related and Wilbo, this random stream that nobody knows, comes in and it's like, hey, I could do that for you. And I don't even talk to any of y'all. I'm like, yeah, I got Wilbo to do this. So this is what happens with some jobs sometimes when you're applying for jobs and you're like, why the heck they haven't written back to me or given me a chance, or I made it to like the final step of the interview. And deep down, I was like, oh, I got this down. I'm getting that job. And you get that denial letter, it's because most of the time they have an internal candidate. And just by the bylaws of the company or the school in my case, they have to, just show proof that they tried looking for other applicants. So I think that's what happened in this case. But I honestly, as much as they use me, I'm using them for practice as well. Sailor says, also, I never did a practice date as I never had someone ask me to date, like, on a serious date. The ones that do are younger than me, and I don't feel comfortable. Oh, Sailor. Hold on. This is the dad inside. I'm not a dad, but this is the dad inside of me. This is my advice for everyone that's young, that's gone on a few dates and everything. When, I'd say honestly, in my opinion, this is also someone that's an advisor at college. On your first date, do something low-key, a simple coffee date. That way, if you're not feeling them, it's a quick, simple, thank you for a good time, whatever. You make up whatever excuse, leave, no strings attached. But what you should do is on the big date, when you actually go dinner, lunch, or whatever, pay attention to how that person, that your potential partner, talks to the staff. That tells you a lot about them. As long as the staff is nice. I want to emphasize that, as long as the staff is nice. That's just my little 2 cents I learned over time. If I want to not pay bills, I buy a Switch too. Like, there are 18 and 19, way too young for me. I know it's legal, but it feels so... I understand, Sailor. I completely get it. Yeah, it's the bills get in the way. So one of the stories is during the interview. So imagine this is the room, right, where it's taking place. I'm out here waiting. Tell me why. I need to know what y'all would do. As I'm getting ready to go in, the person I was getting the interview beforehand was leaving. And I recognize the person. It's my coworker. Imagine if Care and Mama Cat work the same company and you happen to get the same interview and you see each other on the way in and out. What would y'all do? I was just like, oh, hey, it's Care. How you doing? Fancy seeing you here. And we both had a laugh. Oh, man. The issue is the person I ran into did go back to the office and tell everyone, like, you're not gonna believe who I ran into. And I was like, no, why would you say that? Why would you tell anybody? So then I had to talk to my supervisor after. It's like, so this chain of events happened. And she was like, I heard that high electric bills are due to AI. I don't know how y'all feel about AI. I am kind of a believer. I'm torn between, because AI has some, in my opinion, AI has some uses to me, but I think it's been overused in a lot of aspects. And because everyone's using it so much, excuse me, everyone's been using it so much, it's become a very big issue for a lot of folks. And I'm going to expand on that. I'll probably say hi or stay silent and leave it at that, depending on who it is. Okay, so in that example star chart, imagine you ran into me and you know I'm a blabber. I'm a dependable coworker. I help you with everything you need, Star. But you know I'm a blabbermouth. So let's say you were talking junk about Sailor, I would run over to Care and be like, Care, you're not gonna believe what someone said about Sailor. I want to say Star Chart's name, but I was like, that's the person I ran into. So I was like, oh no, don't do that. I was like, oh, everyone I ran into, no. Awesome. For everyone that's young, if there's any kids here especially, you know all that stuff you had to deal with when you were a kid, the popularity, people not liking each other. It does get better as you get older, but a lot of it still stay relevant when you start your jobs and your schooling and everything. A lot of people still stay the way they are, who they are in high school for the most part. It's roughly as an adult version of that. That's what I've been hearing about AI. Also seeing amazing game music composers not getting hired. Yeah. Oh my god, that's... Oh yeah. Sailor has a troubling addiction to peanut butter. Oh, listen. If you were my student, Sailor, you will love my office. Those that don't know, in my office, I have so many snacks. And I'm not talking like cheap knockoff snacks. I'm like talking legit ones. And I have tons of peanut butter, Sailor. I learned at my school, because I see about, I want to say almost 30 something students a day on a low end. Everyone hates peanut butter. I'm too old to be a student outside of college. Sailor, one of my students, you're never too old. I have a student that is in his 80s. I'm gonna put it that way. I have a student in his 80s. He's never been to college. He came back a little nervous. I asked him if this is what he wanted. He said yes. I did verify, because I don't like being I can never do admissions job and sell people and stuff. So for this gentleman, I did ask him what was it, because when I advise, if y'all ever see me at work, my job truly is to help you out. So, wrong button. So if you came to me, I thought we talked about this one stream, starting a little podcasting or advice, because I want to factor in why do you want to go to college in general? Why do you want to go here specifically? I learn a lot about you, and then I'll actually chime in with my own personal advice, and then give you the school advice too, because they do want you to become a student there, obviously. But I'll tell you like what are your best options, because sometimes going to school isn't the best option. Sometimes you don't need college. Sometimes you do. Hear me out. Aldi's little peanut butter cups in the bag are so good. Wait, I've been to Aldi's. I've never seen those. I'm looking this up. Aldi's peanut butter cups. Oh, we're looking this up. We're looking this up. This thing? Warm? Oh, those look good. Oh, man. But yeah, AI is good for medical purposes, but bad everything. Oh my god, the power of AI to scan stuff ahead of time. It's amazing. AI has already flagged 2 people and ruined it. AI. It also depends on the AI program you use too. That's another thing. Wait, what is that? What is that Pokemon behind me? Can't see it. Oh, Paris! Elevated flower bed. Oh, hold on. This is what we're gonna do. I am going to do the roller tiller. Grab one of these. Put it here. That we have a place for Paris. And I'm gonna keep digging up this stuff because I need more stuff. I love peanut butter so much. And I was so upset that most of my students, and not because they are not allergic to peanut butter, they just didn't like the taste. I prefer the dark, but dark chocolate. We have not had them at our store lately. So I think if you join the Discord, if you're not in the Discord, somewhere in either the pinged announcement or I think it's the giveaway tab, there's an Excel sheet. Please put in, if you're okay with sharing me with your home address or mailing address, put in your info. I will occasionally from time to time mail you random stuff. I was not gonna lie, I was tempted to send like folks like Marshall when she was not feeling well last week a little get well soon gift, but I wasn't sure that was weird. But I was gonna send giveaway stuff, especially around Christmas, especially the holidays too. Oh, I fell. Basically, it showed her as a criminal. Hold on, let me get water for this. As a criminal? Oh no, getting flagged as a criminal? No, you're not. Arrested her in another state. She lost her home, dog, and job. And then was freed, but forced to live in a hotel without any help or... Y'all, sometimes the state of the world is just... You know what's so sad? When you read stuff like that, you get angry. I think everyone in chat will probably get angry hearing that. But you feel powerless at the same time. It's like, dang, what can you do? Because sometimes I see stuff and I'm just like, yeah, I can't do anything. But AI is being used on so many levels. I don't think, because I've been keeping up a lot with AI news because I have a few friends that are investors, and a lot of companies are heavily focused on using AI to save money, essentially. They can make more money by investing in companies that use AI, so therefore they don't have to hire people. Eventually, we're going to hit a point in society, sorry, my throat, where if you're using companies are using AI for everything and you're not hiring people, how is there going to be money circulated in the economy to buy your product that you're using AI to generate? Just my 2 cents on that. But that's why I hate AI now, is just make us lazy. It's even scary for other aspects too. Like if y'all go to Walmart, I know it's in their parking lot, there are these little box truck things. You can look at this up. I forgot, it's not a box truck, it's like a little imagine this thing was a box, right? Like a crate, but it had like a stick going up and then a little blue sensor on there. I wasn't sure what the heck that was. Apparently that is Walmart's law enforcement AI integrated system or something like that. So essentially police and ICE Apparently, they're able to log into those, and those things scan every single car that drives in and out of their lots and on the streets. So, let's say I was hunting down Sailor, for example. Yeah, I had Sailor's license plate. Anytime one of those systems detects Sailor drive by, it will alert whatever office you want, and then the office will be sent out. Oh, what you want, Pidgeotto? I'm busy here. It's even ruined the algorithm. As I was looking up for a real song, and showed me an AI. Oh, okay, that's the scary power. That's yeah. So wait, what are we doing? Huh? I was looking at what Sailor was typing. I did not look at what Pidgeotto was saying. Look at that. Look what? That way? Oh, the look game. I forgot there's mini games. Okay, so Pidgeotto look left. So I mean, I'm gonna go. Probably gonna go this way. Okay, Pidgeotto has to go to the other side at this point. Cheater. It's a mini game. Yeah, I got it right. I wish. I hope. I pray that in the next Animal Crossing game, that some of the villagers have some of these personalities that the Pokemon have. Because I think there was another streamer I was watching, and I felt the same way when the streamer said it too. That I think we all played Pokemon at one point, right? There are some Pokemon we didn't really care for, but because of this game, I'm starting to bond with some of the Pokemon. Like my wife is fond of Venonat now. I saw Makuhita. Never cared for that Pokemon. Now it's like, oh, it's a sweet little guy with this little yo. I don't have it, but I have been watching videos and streams on Pokopia. Star Chart. Oh, you gotta. Oh, Star Chart. You're gonna be one of the contenders for Deal or No Deal. Then I've been lurking for a while. No worries, Marshall. If you fall asleep, you don't have to say nothing. You don't have to explain nothing to me, Marshall. Just for the record, for anybody, you do not have to, if you disappear, don't have to explain nothing. If you come back after you lurk and you didn't hear anything, feel free to tell me to repeat, and I'll restate whatever is needed. And only heard about that minigame last night. Unfortunately, the Charmander line will never get a house nor bells. Wait, what happened? Sailor, don't tell me you're the one that put Charmander outside in the rain. Hey, I'll be up for. Nah, let's go. Oh, that was the other thing. Because I love tech. Even though I don't buy every single tech product I see, obviously because of money. But apparently this year, wrong button. There aren't that many tech products available, and that's because of AI. Because if you don't know, like the way AI works, they require a lot of the chips that are needed in computers, in phones, in all the tech we use, which is just pretty much everywhere, including the Switch and the PlayStation. Everybody requires certain chips. And what happened is with AI, they heavily require to use all those materials, and they are the best consumers for all these chips. So Nvidia, for example, one of the biggest companies, and there's others too, that are producing all these chips, and they say they can either, you can sell it to the Joe Schmo like us, right? Or as a business, you can sell it to those AI companies who will pay more gladly for it and buy in bulk. So as a business, if you're manufacturing this stuff, you're more inclined to just sell it to the company that can guarantee you profit. You don't have to put it on a shelf and stuff like that. So that sounds like discrimination, monopolization, but yeah. I can't wait for it to pop, honestly, Sailor. But because of that, there's no real products being made right now. And I think also that's why the Switch is probably going to go up in price. The PlayStation is probably going to go up in price, and a few others. But, and then also with the lovely war right now that's going on, or excursion, or whatever you want to call it, depending on who you listen to. I didn't know, like, we all know what oil does. But apparently oil is it's so important that it actually helps produce helium, apparently. And helium is an inert gas that deals with constructing all these chips too. So not only is AI absorbing all the computer parts. Sorry, y'all came for like a farming thing, and I'm giving you all an AI lecture. For all these computer parts, but the products need that are needed to be utilized to make the said chips, there's been a slowdown in production because of the attacks. So the chip shortage is real. AI is just there. I'm sorry, Charizard stole Omega from Flygon, and Bellsprout shined too many times. That's why I hate them. Wait, in Pokopia? Because I don't have a Charizard yet. I didn't know that could happen. Helium is medically important. There are procedures I can... Yes, that too. So it's just like everything... I think this is big enough for a farm, right? I think this is big enough for a farm. Because we have water here. I'm going to pick up all this stuff here because we don't need this anymore. And we're going to move the farm this way. Because every time I log into the game in the morning, that little patch is not working for me. So I need something permanent here. And then also, here's the other thing about AI. I'll be honest, half the time I'm watching a video on either Reels, TikTok, or anything. I think we all are following this boat here. I kinda could tell the difference. Not anymore though. Like, it's gotten to the point where some of the stuff looks so real. And you know, half the time you're scrolling through that, like the doom scroll effect, you're not paying attention. Who's gonna sit there in every single video and analyze everything? It was like, yeah, that's definitely AI. No, that's real. I don't have time for that. But it's getting annoying. And currently, there's so much going on with everything in the world. I think AI is not a heavy focus, unfortunately, for a lot of folks in terms of legalities. Because there need to be rules in place. I think there eventually will be, but not anytime soon. In terms of like putting a watermarker if this content uses AI fully or like a partial 50% usage. Because earlier I watched Nero Osama, the AI powered VTuber. I didn't know that was a thing, but now stopped because the AI video slop killed her charm. Especially, I didn't even know who that was. Naro, I gotta look them up. I didn't know that was a thing. I made yes, let's go for sure. Homemade chicken noodle soup and potato soup this morning. I don't think I ever had potato soup. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't think I ever had potato soup. Well, enjoy the potato soup on my behalf. One day I will taste it. Because I had chicken noodle soup before. I don't think I ever had potato soup. AI has been used a lot in scam ads now, and I agree. I can't tell if some ads are real products or following how... Yes! Here's the other thing, though. With the whole situation. If you make... I feel bad for students, because I do have some students... This is when they're doing homework assignments. This also applies to like products too. If you make your product, or in the case of my students, they write their essay so perfectly, you're automatically thinking it's AI even though it didn't. Because one of my students write as if like they are a 90-year-old professional English writer that has been alive on this earth for 100 years. And her English is perfect. But the professors that don't know her as much as I do, they think it's all AI written because it's written so well. Hold on, we need... Hold on. We need to backfill this with regular soil. Let's see. And I need a place to put these dolls here too. We need regular soil. Potato soup is delicious. Oh, I want potato soup. Okay, one of these mini boxes has to have soil. Oh, that's where all my furniture is. Now I heard that many people are scammed by mans using AI videos or relatives. And yes, I heard that too. And I'll be honest, that is something that is scary, I think, for all of us. Because tell me, if you had a video sent to you from your loved one's phone number saying they are trapped, with their voice, with their face, tell me you would not be in a straight up panic and do whatever you need to do to get them out of that situation. Because I think when, you know, years ago, when every single one of us were younger, we're all worried about like our parents essentially saying like the Nigerian prince is calling you to to you know, the Nigerian prince scam. Like, hey, you want X amount of dollars? I need you to go buy me some gift cards so I can send you the money or something like that. Those days are long gone. And I hate to say it, but I miss those days where I could worry about the Nigerian prince scamming me. Now, it's more of like you get an AI video of me saying like, hey, this is Trong. I'm kind of stuck right now in Egypt and I need your help. Can you just forward me like 50 bucks real quick? Or... And, oh, man. I think eventually, maybe not anytime soon, but eventually I think the world needs to wake up and do some regulations. Because it's affecting everybody. But there are some good stuff about it. Like you said earlier, the whole medical stuff. Like because those that don't know, there's AI bots that are able to look at like CAT scans and ultrasounds and stuff, and actually pick up a lot of stuff that a lot of people have trouble picking up with their eyes, which is amazing. I miss when scams were laughable and not scary. Yes. Man, there was a if y'all want a sad but funny laugh about scams, I got you on a video, because there's a video you have to watch after this. I have a friend who had a Nigeria boyfriend last time I saw her. She actually went to visit. It sounded scary. My best friend was is Nigerian, actually. So every time I see him, I would joke to him about it. It was like, hey. Can you make sprinklers? Oh, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. That I think I can, Marshall. I'm just... I'll check in a second. I just want to allocate more... this stuff here. Oh, Paris is here. Let's go. I think this is Paris. This morning I got 7 scam ads for the same company. Hey, Paris. Or Paris. Changed their name each time and kept getting the same look. Oh man. There is a video, if y'all need a laugh. I forgot the name of the video, but there was this lady. She got a scam call, right? And the person's trying to make her, you know, fall for the scam. And oh, she's not falling for it. But what she does is she's on the phone with them. So let's say Mama Cat. I am the last person on my family would call if I know it's a scam. So let's say Mama Cat's trying to scam me, right? So Mama Cat's a scammer in this case. And Mama Cat's like, hey, yada yada Trong, just do me a favor, send me some money, yada yada, right? And then Mama Cat, as the Mama Cat's talking, I would put the phone up to the computer. Or in this case, I forgot what the girl did in the video. But then the girl would play, or in this case, I would play a video from YouTube of a car crash sound. So it all was, and then the car rolling over and everything. And then I would pick up the phone afterwards, like, and then Mama Cat's a scammer in this case. So I was like, hello, Mama? Can you hear me? Mama? And then Mama Cat's, the scammer's response in the video is hilarious. And you see how inhumane it was too. The scammer literally told the girl that was in the supposedly real car accident, it's like, everything's gonna be okay. Could you still get me your credit card number? Could you imagine? You get to a car crash and the scammer is like, can you still give me your credit card information even though you're upside down in the car? I'm like, yeah, I have a broken leg, but sure, let me get you the credit card information. Marie, how are you doing, Marie? Progressing, yes. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm playing the game as intended. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm playing the game as intended. I have not made a single house besides that house right there. We just did that house for Scyther, so I can over there I'm gonna put the garden area, so I had to move Scyther here. But before that I did not move any Pokemon to any homes. All the quest stuff I have been just skipping past it as my wife is playing. I'm like, oh, that's what's happening. I have just been, honestly, because of my job, all I've been doing is trying to do the basement area. That's what we're working on. Do the farming. That's my tiny farm right there, Marie. That tiny farm. We're going to make it a big one over here. And then go use one of the dolls to go to a dreamland. And I love Dragonite. If you ask me throughout the years who my favorite Pokemon was, originally was Mew. and then it became Gengar, and then it became Circuitry, and then it became Dragonite, and then I love Charizard at a certain point. I bounce around so much, but I think of all the Pokemon, my wife said it the best. I think my favorite Pokemon is Ditto, because Ditto's ability is to copy every single Pokemon. So I think Ditto's officially my favorite Pokemon now, because I can become any Pokemon I want. And I love the fact that Ditto looks so cute as a Dragonite. Look at that. You mean Nintendo? Nintendo, yes. I gotta steal that, Sailor. Oh man, when I finish, oh yeah, I forgot you were playing Hades. I want to finish and decorate. That's not the way in Hades. I seen the screenshots. I don't wait. What is the purpose of that game again? Is it like a cozy atmosphere? I love messing with I'm not gonna lie. There was one scammer once. I don't recommend this because this is very, very mean. Y'all get to see me when I'm happy. There was one day I was having a really, really bad day. Like things did not go right at all. You ever had those days where everything just went downhill from the second you woke up and nothing went right? And there was that particular day, I had a total, I remember I counted exactly 15 scam calls from the same number. And I got so fed up, Mama Cat. You know what I did? I put one of those big giant cooking pots over the phone. I answered the phone call and I started slamming and drumming onto the pot. I know for a fact I heard that scammer's ears because that was me wailing at full strength. And I was using all my muscles and I dented the pot too. So that whoever that scammer was that was calling me that all those amount of times, all you heard was hello and then the actual aim of Hades is to reunite the so it's like I forgot the name of the game. Oh, that's cute. Also, I'm downloading Tamagotchi Life. I don't know when I'll be able to. Hey, listen, you enjoy it. You and was it Carly? Carly's a star chart in chat. I think Carly was the one playing it, and maybe some other folks are playing it too. But hold on, let's do this real quick. Hey, rug. Okay, we need more items because I'm going to extend that all the way down here. Let's actually do some digging on this side because I never go down this side at all. So I don't even know what's available over here. Oh. Aha. Cheers. I love when I see friends up on the Switch. It's like, oh, I haven't seen you in ages. I hope you're doing well. I watched some YouTubers call them and mess with them. Oh my god. Is this the blue hair guy, right? Is that the blue hair guy, Care? Because I forgot his name. There's a guy that's blue hair and he messes with streamers scammers all the time. You're so funny. I give him victims to scam. Yes. Please tell me he's the blue hair guy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I think his name is Pierogi or something like that. As much as I love our community of the Ghost Gaming, sometimes I need a break and I go to watch other stuff. That guy is one of them. The blue hair guy. Scammer payback. Yes. Thank you for coming by, Naru. Enjoy your sleep. Oh, it does produce the carry when you knock this out. I didn't know that. Wait. Okay, when y'all play Pokopia, for those that do have it, I still play it as if I'm playing Animal Crossing. In Animal Crossing, you can't dig around a tree like this without doing a certain glitch. I keep forgetting that this isn't Animal Crossing. I keep thinking of certain rules that apply to Animal Crossing. I was like, oh yeah, this isn't Animal Crossing. Hold on, we need to get to OO. Because I want the feather. I don't even know. Ah, crap. Because I don't even know what the feather does, but we need the feather. Oh no. Can I get up there? Oh no. Hold on. If you don't get to the feather in time, it burns. No, not him. They have others that can I say that? Yeah. My channel, I have no problem with you giving a shout out to anybody. And plus, I always love finding new people to watch too. Get different perspective, and I need to get over there ASAP. Let's get there before it burns off. I didn't know it can burn off until... no! I went down the same hole! Come on, let's go. Dragonite is supposed to be able to fly around the world in 16 hours. Ditto version of Dragonite should be able to handle this whole map in a few seconds. Let's go. Where's the feather? Oh, it's there. It's there. It's over there. I'm coming. If anybody plays this game and they want to speedrun it, I would say honestly, try to enjoy it still before you speedrun it. But if you do have to speedrun it, just get to the point where you can get Dragonite. You can turn it into Dragonite. And then just play the game normally. Because this is like the best part. Oh, Trilogy Media. I think Scammer Payback partnered with them at one point. But yes, it's Trilogy Media, Scammer Payback. Highly recommended channels if you want to watch professionals scam the scammers and drive them up a wall. Hold on. Do I have enough? I think I need a little bit more here. Wrong button. Rock Smash. Yeah, yeah. And Kokado or something like that. Oh, I love those channels. Wait, I have a question for you all. What do you all watch besides gaming channels? What is your go-to, comfort channel besides gaming channels? Because I'm assuming everyone here watches more than me. I'm sure you watch Nintendo Talk, Ashton Pierce. There's a whole bunch of other Crossing Minute, Wilbo, Crunchy when he was around. I'm curious what everyone else has queued up in their YouTube account. Because I think I know one person in the community that only watch Animal Crossing and Cozy Creators only. And I didn't believe until they took a screenshot of their history. I was like, oh my god, you don't think to take a break from the Cozy community? She said, nope. And then sent me a smiley face. Because I'm assuming... Wait. Is this a habitat? It's not. I can move this. Okay, hold on. Trilogy Media helps some scammers stop scamming. I love that. See, those are the channels I wish. Oh, Vileplume in a Chansey Wrestling. Okay, maybe we could do a Chansey around the area. But first things first, we need to move this rock out the way first. I don't think we can break this rock, can we? But at least we can shove it. Lately, a lot of Tabitha Speak Pop. Who's Tabitha? I'll check them out. Wait, I can't move you now. And Reese Warm. Can you give me a little more info? I have no idea who's Reese Waters. And get out of it too. Yeah, that's the. I feel. Wait. Oh, he was talking to me. Never mind. I genuinely feel bad, especially when it comes to the older population. Oh man, because scammers, those who don't know how the scammers work, is they usually get you to either send cash or send gift cards. Because you send gift cards or cash, obviously they're non-trackable, so they can't you can't go to the bank but like, hey, I got scammed. Can I get my money back? Like, to be unprofessional, you're gonna be SLL essentially, if you do that method. So that's usually their secure method. Can't get blood out of my beat. I'm safe. Wait, Marie, what? Wait, Marie, what do you mean? Blood out of a beat. I'm safe. Oh, you're cooking. I forgot you're cooking. I was like, wait. Because I was thinking Hades for a second. I was like, wait, what? There's a couple gaming channels I watch on here in Twitch, but outside of that category, I would watch a different variety of vloggers or challenges that people do in theme park. Wait, theme park challenges? Oh, I'm trying to picture what that would be like. So if I went to a theme park, what's the challenge? To be the first one to get onto... I'm trying to think, like race to the ride? Who can cut the line? Oh, that'd be a fun one. See if you can smooth talk your way. Oh my god, can you imagine? You have to be really good at talking to people though. Smooth talking your way to cut in between the lines at a Six Flags theme park. A line of 200 people, and you're just going up to one by one, talking to everybody, like, "Hey, how you doing? Yeah, oh, nice shirt," and then just walk your way up to everybody. Safe from scammers asking for money. I got done. Not cooking. Not cooking. Blood of a. What does that mean then? They are both political commentators, who do good research. And Kevin Yee, he's an actor writer. His craft. Wait, Kevin Yee. He's not the one that made the Hoppers movie, was he? Oh, that's a movie y'all have to go watch, by the way. Hoppers is so good. Okay, moment of truth. This can't be that hard to put crops down. Right? Right. Okay. We have a line here, so yeah, let's go. Farm area. Oh, this is gonna be the farm area, and that's how it'll be like nice little picnic area. You asked if I were cooking because I said beets. Oh, sorry. The South say you can't get blood out of a turnip, meaning you can't get money out of me because I'm. Thank you. Thank you. I want to steal that. I want to steal that. Some of my students that don't know me, they. I didn't know this was a Southern thing. At first, I'm talking like 2010. I started using a word. This is 2010. I say y'all, Y-A-L-L, a lot. Oh, wrong button. And I didn't know that was a Southern thing. So every time I talk to somebody and I say y'all, every single student would say the same thing. They're like, "Oh, mister, you from the South?" So I'm about to say that line now. You can't get blood out of a turnip. I'm gonna be a very fake Southern person. Well, I would love to pretend to be Southern one day for my students. Just walk up in a class lecture and give a whole lecture in a proper Southern accent. Y'all isn't. It isn't. Oh, really? Aw. No clue. But he posts pretty regular. I know Kevin has written for. Oh. Yeah, honestly, if y'all ever have good channels, it's not against the rules in my opinion. If you get banned for it, let me know. I'll get you back into the channel. If that happens accidentally. But yeah, you feel free to give a shout out for whoever you like. Because I always check out folks afterwards. I don't like Southern stuff. Oh, wait. You're not like y'all, though. Oh, I didn't know. I thought that was still Southern. I guess not. Let me come to your... Oh, my God, Marshall, please do. Please do. Oh, man. Okay, we actually are making progress. If you're brand new to the stream, you know I do not make progress as much as I am today. Today, this is productive right now. This is very... Wait, why is the water stopping there? Is there a limit to the water? I'm confused. Hold on. I think I suck up the water, right? I can fill it in. Oh, no. Hold on. How do I let go of the water? Did I just drink it? I drink the water? Wait, how am I supposed to do this again? In MN, I forgot what MN is. Minnesota? And had Texas people in my life from young and never knew it was Southern to say y'all. That's why I asked first before I say the name of the... Oh, yeah. No, Carrie, you have permission to say whatever you want. Mammoth Club is one channel I recommend that does several of them. Mammoth Club. That's an interesting name. Some negotiable ones is food based where they do rock paper scissors to decide where they go eat at. And oh, don't like Southern stuff like what? Our food, our way of talking. I love Southern. I think I was watching this dialect channel. There was a dialect channel. I was teaching you how to do Southern accents. Oh man, when the guy, he was trying to differentiate the difference between like Oklahoma, Mississippi and stuff. I forgot what section of the South it was. But when he did the whole his accent for that specific state, that to me was hard to grasp. And I want to speak as a northerner. I couldn't understand a lot of what he said when he was giving away to bring out the accent. I was like, dang. I think the accents I was trying to emulate, if anything, was maybe, I don't know, would y'all consider this South, like the Georgia area? But according to Marshall and Marie, I think, wait, was it just Marie? Y'all isn't really Southern anymore? Oh no, I'm not saying it right though. And for those that, for Marie and Marshall, is Florida considered Southern for you? Wait. How can I not drink this thing? ZR to suck up. Oh! Okay, there we go. Spit out. Now we got the thing working. Okay, now we got it working. There we go. Okay, we are making progress there. The way we talk is derivative of the British accent. I suck at the British accent. I tried that once. I genuinely tried the British accent once. I couldn't do it. That's one thing I never, like, you know, there's certain careers that we can never do. I know for a fact I can never be an actor because for me to pull off a British accent, I think I would be making fun in a very unprofessional way of everyone that's from the UK. Because also, that's what I learned recently from talking with you all like a few streams ago, that the UK, you have the Welsh accent, you have the Scottish accent. I can't hear the difference. I know there's a difference. I cannot hear it. Priscilla, how you doing? Oh, I hope you're having a good day at work. Look up the Mason-Dixon line. Okay, hold on. Mason. Oh yeah, that's one thing also. I have to trust you all on, because I look up stuff on the stream all the time. So far, no one has given me anything bad to look up. Everything has been, I have been trusting you all, and has been working so far. I remember reading about this at one point. I forgot what this is though. Oh man. Oh, I love country music. I'll take that back. I only know one. I only know one country song. It's from the show Hey Arnold. I think it was called The Simple Things. That's when the first time I heard country music. I was like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice. If you don't like country music, you have to listen to that though. Simple Things from Hey Arnold. It's Mr. Win that does it. Florida is the southeast of USA, so I think it would be considered south. I think so too, but I wasn't sure if it would, like, you know how like up here in Connecticut, we reference like the South as in like there's South, there's Florida, and then there's the deep South. So I wasn't sure if the South, everyone in the South considered Florida the South. That makes sense. Quiet before. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be quiet about that. We're not gonna bring that to life, Priscilla. I hope you're almost done though. I don't know if I could consider us having an accent though, since I'm someone that have been in Florida my entire life. See, I don't think I have an accent either, or anybody from my state, but I found out that Connecticut has an accent when students that come here. I know apparently Boston has an accent, Jersey has an. I was like, so everyone has a different way of talking, basically. I would like to go visit the folks from what is that place? Gullah Geechee? I have no idea where that is. I would like to make a sweet grass item. What is Gullah Geechee? Art and Anshan from Trilogy Media. Art plays a character Bob person, and then the name is Vlad. I think about Animal Crossing Vlad. And Ashton's the character from Rodney. Yeah, Marshall is south of me, but it's not like Marshall, you think you're like middle, right? If I remember correctly, my geography, middle of America, kind of. Oh, you didn't like that song, Sailor? Oh, it's such a good song. Well, I get it. Some music isn't for everybody, but oh man, Simple Things. I remember that was like one of my favorite songs there. The Gullah. Oh wait, Gullah Islands. Is that the There's a show back in the day called Gullah Gullah Island. Is that what that's about? The Gullah Gullah Island. Gullah Gullah. Pena Pena. Come and play this weather on this nice sunny weather on this something island. Gullah Gullah Island. Or am I the only one that knows that? Never mind. I'm gonna assume I'm the only one that knows that, and I'm just everyone's in chat's like, what is that song? Not only do I have a southern accent, I have a hillbilly accent. See, okay. I know the stereotypical hillbilly accent. I know the stereotype, right? But I learned, because I do have a few southern students now, that there's variations of it. And some of it, when they give me examples, did not sound like what I envisioned the hillbilly accent was. All I know is the accents bleed so much that I can't really differentiate them. Florida has the southernmost site of Civil War battles. Really? When I said really, I meant like Florida has. Oh wow, I thought it was more like for the Civil War. I thought it was mostly around like Virginia, Pennsylvania. Oh, the Dixon line. The Dixon line. That's what you had me look it up. I feel like you never hear anyone say, "Oh, that's a CT accent." I heard it for the first time from one of my students this year, Sproutsy, as in from like the fall 2025. Someone said you have a CT accent, and I was like, huh. Because I think of all... Oh, no, I needed that. Crap. Because you know when you live somewhere for so long, that the way everyone talks is normal and everyone else that's not from your area has an accent? To me, CT, Connecticut, is plain old regular Joe Schmo English, and everyone not from Connecticut has different accents. We have all different ways of speaking. I've noticed certain accents when I'm in a place I haven't been to or haven't been as much. I try to pick up stuff from time to time because, like ditto, I like to copy some folks. So, for example, you know, in America, everyone used to say French fries, right? Sometimes, if I remember to, I would say, can I get some crisp? Oh no, that's not it, right? Crisp is something else. Oh crap. Oh, I'm such a fake British accent person. Crisp is a... Oh, it's not something else. I forgot what French fries are called. I did forgot what French fries are called for the British. Chips, yes. Marshall was more of a British person than I am. Accent bled. My first generation Italian grandmother had a hillbilly Italian accent. God bless her. What does that even sound like? I have neighbors that are Italian. What does that even sound like, Marie? You have to give me a... Oh, can you send me a voice memo later, Marie? I just want to hear what a hillbilly Italian accent sounds like. Wait, how do I suck this up again? Wait, wrong button. Oh, there we go. But you're honestly, had I spoken to you on the phone, I would have pegged you as Asian. Me too. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna sound so racist, but one time I did pretend to have like what you call a stereotypical Asian accent to get out of something once, and I got in trouble for it. I almost got in trouble for it. I think everyone here knows what jury duty here is in America. How much have I been? Oh, hey, Kirby, how you doing? Didn't miss much. We are working on a farm because this is what I have right here as my farm, Kirby. This is my farm in Pokopia. This is my streamer level farm here. And I am trying to make a real legit one over here. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm attempting to do right here. And then I think, oh, we still have spots. So I can do another roll on this side. I'm from the west coast of Canada. I know Canadians also have an accent as well. I was told while I was in Michigan that I sounded like I was from Ohio. I never been there, but the stereotype I don't know about Canadians is you use A, but I'm not even sure if that's all of Canada or just a certain part of Canada. She used the phrase you. Oh boy, hold on. She used the phrase you-uns instead of y'all. Wait. What? You-uns? Like, so I was talk to you, I'll be like, you onions? You onions? I'm gonna say that, you onions. I'm half Cherokee. Oh, I was like, what is that? Sorry, it took me like a second there to connect the dots there. Cherokee, so being from the hills of Tennessee, that is a hard act. Because it just came to me that most of y'all, I know who you are, but I never heard your voice, so I don't even know what you sound like. It just dawned on me, like, I know how you all type. Some of you I know how you look like. I know a lot about you, but I don't know what you sound like. I'm not racist, it's real. English may not be your first. No, you're not racist, Marie. English, I started learning English around 3rd grade. Trung is from Haiti. Oh my god, Billy. No. Oh. Ewans. I don't use A, but you know who do? Some of the people from Newfoundland. I have no idea what that is. Where that is for Silk, Briska. They have various things to asking hard. Is that the east side of Canada? I'm assuming that's the east side. I don't like myself. Oh wait, Sally, you're from the south? Oh my god, we got so many southern folks here. We should do, yes, we could do a little meet and greet over Zoom. So jury duty. I know of jury duty as this big giant annoying thing that everyone has to do. So I said, I know a way I'm gonna get out of it. If I ever get selected for jury duty, what I plan to do was pretend. Also, I'm gonna give you all this is when I was in college, right? I was an idiot in college. I got selected while I was in college. The jury, they were interviewing people and they really liked me, right? And the judge looked at me and was like, do you know any of these folks? Because one thing that can rule you out of jury duty. So let's say there was a situation where Marie was suing Sailor for some reason, right? And the lawyers would interview everybody on the jury before they had the lawsuit between Marie and Sailor, right? And let's say Worm is the lawyer. So Worm would interview me. Worm's like, hey, Tron, do you know do you know Marie or Sailor? So obviously, if I say yes, I'll be out of it. But I didn't know him, so my idiot self in college said, "Sorry, I know speaking English." The judge, I could see the anger in the judge's face, because he looked at me and then looked at I had my university's apparel on. So he says, you are a college student at so-and-so school, and you're in your senior year, and you don't speak English. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to apologize, or I'm going to hold you in contempt of court. My response was, what's contempt of court? I had no idea what that meant. I was like, what's contempt of court? And then someone explained to me, I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That was the one time I was like, I pretended to have an accent, try to get out of something. I almost got in so much trouble. It's called duty for a reason. Yes, farthest east province. They are so different. They are an hour and a half of me. Oh my god. It's almost 2 p. Dang. It's crazy the time zones because it's only 12:30 over here and I'm already hungry. I hope no one took offense to that story, but that was something stupid I did when I was in high school. I've never been called to jury duty. I've been registered to vote since I was 8. Oh man, Marie, did you ever want to go though? Because I feel like the people that want jury duty are the ones that never get it. That's what I feel like happens. The one that want jury duty never get it, and the one that don't gets it. I wouldn't weasel out of it. I was trying to weasel my butt way out of it. Oh no, this is their home too? Okay. So I can't destroy this, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll give whatever that Pokemon is some space there. Now, this is the one thing I wish we had in this game that Animal Crossing does. The ability to terraform and cut this in half, because I would love this to be an angle. Like right here. It would be such a nice, clean look. But this is completely fine. And I think what we could do next is get the oh, what you call the things? The floating sticky thingies. I forgot what you call it. Hold on. I'll find it and I'll show y'all what I mean. I would like to be the person to actually know the people. Mom Cat's like, I want the tea. I want the tea. Imagine Mom Cat on the jury sees me and is like, oh, I know him. And then Mom Cat reach out to me afterwards like, Trong, what you do? All these things here, the walkways and the bridge planks. That's what I need. I got a jury duty request. I got excused for 3 years. Why do I feel like I got... My jury duties are shorter than this. Sir, do you weasel out of voting? No, I vote. I vote. I know it's my civic duty. I know it's my civic duty. I've been sent twice to jury duty so far. Sat on the huge waiting room until we were given our turn to give an excuse, and then I was done after that. Oh, I wish it was that simple. Politics. I'll apologize. No. No, that you don't have to apologize for that, Marie. I do not weasel out of voting, though. I vote whenever I have the chance. I actually do. I think a lot of people don't do this when it comes to voting. I actually do look up all the candidates and see what their stand on certain stuff. Like, regardless if you're Democrat or Republican or Independent or there's Green Party, Working Party. I just want to see where your stance is. And one thing about politics, and we stop, is I wish America had something called ranked choice voting. So that means, because I think when I talk to everybody, regardless if you're on the left or the right, is that I feel like sometimes your vote is a waste if you don't vote for Republican or Democrat. And I feel like if you have ranked choice voting, if the person you chose as your number one candidate doesn't get a chance, your vote then goes to number 2 and then your number 3 and so on. That's just my 2 cents of voting. And I know you all are young, so you all have the power to make changes and to implement that rule, because I think that will fix a lot of stuff. Regardless of how you feel about politics. I don't think I can build a house here, but I'm trying. Oh, wait. Oh, you're doing this. Wait, Seller, are you doing Pokopia right now? Or are you doing another game? And wait, am I hearing? Where is it? Y'all hear it, right? Oh wow, Ho-Oh was just here. Now Lugia is here? Alright, Lugia, where are you dropping your thing? Okay, so first things first. We are doing that. And then... Wait, does this have to... How does this work? Do you just put the... Or do we have to do the walking thingy? I'm assuming it's both the same thing. But hold on, we gotta get to Lugia first. Fly, Trongy, fly. I love Dragonite so much. Wait, oh, there we go. Priska, you are not old. Everyone here is young still in my book. As I'm approaching 40, I think we all are gonna just be... We are young. Indefinitely. Yep, voting requires homework. It sure does. Well, they won't be calling me again for 3 years because I can't afford to go. I couldn't afford rent if I did. Oh. But also, good excuse at the same time. Because that is a very valid reasoning, too. My anxiety keeps me from being on jury duty. Oh, I forgot that is. Oh, yeah, that is also another factor, too. My anxiety gets up. I have to not. Oh my god, Michelle. Oh, wait, hold on. Before I look at chat, where's the Oh, there's the Lugia feather. What do you mean? What I should do? How is so confused? Help me out. Sure. Oh boy. What? Yeah, I'll do it later. But feather first. I don't even know what you do with this stuff here. I have no idea what you do with the feathers. But I feel like it's a rare Pokemon, so I was like, I'll just get the feathers. Uh-oh, I fell. No, I can't. And yes, I'm doing... Oh! I'll be honest, I am not a house expert. When I do become, I will be glad to give you some advice, Sailor. But right now, I am a farm expert. I have an excuse, though, because my autism and simply how I speak can be hard. Well, all I can say is for everyone that doesn't want jury duty, whatever reason you have, I hope it keeps you out of it. I need another reason because I know my jury duty is coming up soon. I know it's my civic duty, but at the same time, I don't want to do it. But simply how I speak can be hard. I mean, to be honest, Star, because I've seen you stream, your voice is fine to me. Wait, well, young at heart, I embrace my inner platypus. Yes. Now, where do I place the house? I say place the house where it's convenient for you. That's where I say place the house. Wherever there's a spot that is convenient. Or wait, how many of these do I even have? Hold on, this is what we're gonna do. We are gonna do half and half. And Pidgeotto. Okay. Oh come on, this is just like Animal Crossing. Stop looking at me. Go do your Pokemon thing. Wait, anxiety can keep you from jury duty? I think it can. Probably that's correct, right? I think it can. If you're 70, you think differently about that. At least your body would be thinking differently about being... I mean, I'll be honest. There are a lot of days, as in almost every day now, where I bend my arm and it creaks. And I was like, no! I wish I could lube my joints up. My grandparents were not allowed to vote in our country until late 1964, so voting was made so important. Voting genuinely is very important, but a lot of folks I talk to that don't vote, for example, they feel like their vote don't matter because their choice is already pre-made. And I get that at the same time too. But voting is important. I just wish we had ranked choice voting. Like, please look it up if you don't know what ranked choice voting is. What I said didn't make sense. Because I think that's one thing that's honestly missing a lot in America. Well, there's a lot of stuff missing in America right now, but... Uh-oh. Can I get back? Yeah, there we go. Anxiety can in some medical issues. Oh, so that is an option. I know that story, woman fought and died, so I could... Yes. I'm convinced Scyther has a thing for... my ditto. I think a lot of these this is what I love about the game. A lot of the Pokemon have different personalities. I know some of it feels like it's a copy paste, like some of the Pokemon are similar to each other, but there are some very unique interactions we get. And I truly hope they bring this to AC. I appreciate that. I think it's more of me not being able to make sense out of sense sometimes, and it gets to me. I think you'll be a great juror, though. Honestly, if we all end up on the same bench, we could make it easy. We're like, All right, all the yays, raise your hand on your right side. All the nays, put your hand on your left side. Awesome. Lunch break. When I lose another 40 pounds when I am rewarding myself with a Switch 2 in the game. By then, no one will be playing it. I am confident. I am 95% confident that this is going to be a game that's going to be around till the next AC game. Where we're at Warcross. Oh, okay. I think honestly this game will be around until the next AC game comes out. Because we had some, attempts at replacing AC with other games that came out. Some of them did some decent work. But this game, I think, is one of the closest to doing what Animal Crossing was able to pull off. I had to get medical statements from 2 different doctors. Oh, wow. Venusaur is a mother. everyone I talk to says Venusaur is giving up mom vibes. You're the 3rd person I heard that from, Sailor. My kids bought me Hades 2 when I gotta look up this game. I seen your screenshot, Marie. I don't know much about this game. Each word, one bridge. Hey, him on top. What do you want? Oh my god. I wish they would give me something good besides supplies like that. Like, give me furniture. Give me something fun. Okay, this is looking kind of nice. I mean, it's not going to be Instagram worthy, but functional. That was my goal, just to make this whole thing functional. I mean, it's true, and I'm surprised they made Venusaur female in this game. Oh, Venusaur female? I didn't even pay attention. For those that don't know, with Pokemon, there's like tiny details that make them differentiated, so you can tell if the Pokemon's a boy or girl. And gender neutral, I think, is like a handful of Pokemon. Ditto is an example of a gender neutral Pokemon. And there are also certain Pokemon that's only males only and only females only. I think Mr. Mime is one of them, right? I play it on Steam, cheaper there. I think we have like 3 games on Steam to actually play. Used to. Okay, so we got this. Now we gotta do this. We're gonna. Oh, you can turn this? I didn't know you could turn this. I didn't know you could turn it. Wait. Oh, you can turn it. Wait. Hold on. This is. Honest, we gotta design it this way then. Make it consistent here. Mother vibes meant female. Oh no, there's an actual aesthetic look to it. Like, if you Google it, you can type in Venusaur, male versus female. Oh, Mr. Mime's 50-50. Oh, okay. No, like, look it up. There's an actual physical difference between most of the Pokemon, different genders. Like, oh, I'm trying to think of it. There's one Pokemon where one tail, I think it's Pikachu. If it's like the tail is like a sharp edge, it's a male Pikachu. But if it's like a little butt thing that looks like a heart, it's a female Pikachu. And I think Venusaur has to do something with the bulb on top of the back of it. I feel that way too. By the time I can really afford to, no one will be playing it. I think honestly, we have 2 years solid with this game. In all the games I play, I intentionally want to build like a multiplayer game on there, so I'll still be playing it. I spent the last 2 weeks thinking one of my neats was trying to lay eggs. He didn't. Keats? Your birds? Your chickens? I'm assuming chickens. Yeah, I know. It has the one thing in the middle of her flower. Oh, okay. Pyroar is a great example. Male Pyroar has a lion's mane. Yeah. I was like, who's Pyroar again? I forgot who Pyroar was until I read Charizard's Carly's description of it. Hold on. First things first. I think we have to do this, right? Okay. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna have a row for each veggie. Oh, I can't wait to have all the stuff. I can't wait to have all the stuff. I told my wife I want to put like a real garden in my backyard so we can actually grow vegetables, you know, also to help on costs and everything. I wish it was this easy to plant stuff. I feel like I'm going to struggle. If y'all want, that could be a live stream of me just trying to flatten the soil outside real life. Like, this is not Animal Crossing. This is not Animal Crossing. This is a... Oh, wait. Why can't I do this? Hold on. Do I have to cut this? Oh, parakeet! Oh, man. Hold on. Let's go. Yeah, I'm definitely... We're going to do that Nook or No Nook. I just need to find time and get the... Because those that don't know Nook or No Nook, I already have certain scenes. So, for example, this is the banker scene here. So I could like do a voice changer so my voice can be this as the banker offers you something. And then I think this is the stage for Nook or No Nook. So you can see the screen, the game on the side in the middle, right? And then you're going to see the different, the things. I'm going to put, they're different, going to be different prizes for folks here. And we'll put the Switch 2 on that side and then we'll play some stuff. Do some reading about raised garden beds. They're easier. So, I did look it up. Here's my issue, Marie. I am a klutz. I think you can look it up. It's in one of my streams. There is something called laminate flooring I put on my house. And there's a stream. It's one of my long time ago streams where I put this up here, right? All you do is connect the board to another board so it's fake wood. And then you would chop this up so that it would fit the house. I have a story in one of my streams about how I almost lost each of my fingers. I am a full-on klutz. And with raised garden beds, I don't know how. I don't know how, but I feel like I will hurt myself somehow putting those together. I feel like I will hurt. I don't know what the word is for those type of people. But I am accident prone. So whatever I do, I have to be very, very... Oh, this is so fun. Careful. Not easy to leave. No, it was not, Marsha. Raised garden beds are so easy. I beg to differ. I've seen videos. It doesn't look easy. I'm debating on going to a dream island and stealing all that. Yes, do it. So that's every single time I play every single day. That's the first thing I do. It's just steal all this item. Like I literally go to the dream island. It's like mine, 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 mine. You can buy the garden beds ready made. Yeah, but I feel like I still would screw up. Y'all only see me through stream. You don't see how klutzy I am. You don't realize how klutzy I am in real life. Like I am so determined, distracted, or no. I am not. Well, maybe yes, but still no. Maybe actually, possibly, but still no. You can buy pre-made raised beds and just place your soil and. Yeah, I think I'll screw up. I'll think about doing a stream for that. I don't think y'all do not doubt me for my inability to get hurt. But that also involves money, Marshall. I just want to play some for you. $10 to put this down on the ground, please. Well, time to empty my pockets and give my Pokemon mushrooms. That's oh my god, that's the one thing though. When you start leveling in a game, hopefully that's not spoiler for everybody. Eventually, this is the amount of bags you can have the most. 4 bag spots and then this thingy down at the bottom. But, oh wait, how many vegetables are there? There is the bean, the potato, the wheat, and the tomatoes. There's only 4, right? There's only 4. There's only 4, right? Hold on, let's double check this. How many edible... Wait, how many... food are there? How many plant foods? I don't know how to phrase this. How many plant foods are there in Pokopia? Maria and I need to come put your raised beds in the place for you. Even then, I think I'll still figure out how to get hurt. Oh, I forgot we need trees too. Hold on, I forgot I need to be trees eventually. But looks based on this, it's only 4 for now. Okay. And we'll do the trees another time. Rudes. Rudes. Okay, so... Okay. We're gonna do potatoes on this side. So that's 1. 2. Wait, can you plant potatoes? Like, take the actual product of the potato itself and plant them? That's another one. And another. Oh, I'm so happy my farm's coming together. The one productive thing I'm doing. My fruits. I bet vulnerable mother would love to have, unless she's... Listen. Oh, it waters? Oh my god, the Pokemon are awesome. Animal Crossing needs to do better. The villagers need to help out. My mom. I think she used to love it until everything started dying on her. And she was like, nope, I give up. I think that's what happened when I was a kid. Wait, hold on. Can I take... Let's see if this works. I'm gonna grab a potato. Where's the potato? Come on, this has to work like real life. Wait, I can't bury it? No. I want to bury it. Oh, you can't bury the potato? Wait, how do you get more potatoes then? Wait, I'm so confused. You know, like in real life, if you grab a fruit, you can take the seeds out of it and grow it? Wait, if that happens, then... Oh, man. I was basing this on reality. Hold on, I think that's a potato. Oh, I have to carry this one at a time? Okay, hold on. Yes, get a chunk of a potato with the parts that grow a stem stick into the top. Oh, IRL. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, this is... Oh, I wish we can pick up more stuff. Isn't this supposed to be a digger? I wish they could help me. All these Pokemon lazing around. This feels like Animal Crossing again. Where you're doing all the work and they're just reaping the rewards for you. One of my Chinese neighbors once led me to her garden, handed me a knife, and gestured to the plants. Cutting. I ate what? Ah! I don't know the first thing about gardening, so I don't think my yield this year will be amazing, but I would love to just have my own fruit. Not fruit, because I don't think I can grow fruit here in Connecticut. But I would love to have some veggies. Actually, I don't even know what I can grow in Connecticut. I'm thinking about it. Those that don't know, Connecticut is in the lovely sweet spot in New England, the Northeast, where it's cold and hot. So I can't really grow stuff I really want. Like, I wish I could get an apple tree, for example. But I know it won't survive the winter. Fruit is hard to grow. Especially in Connecticut. You can grow fruit, probably cherries, on tree after many years. But will the tree survive, though? Oh, blueberries and strawberries. I forgot that was a thing. You know the sad part is, Warm? I don't even know what blueberries look like on a plant. I'm not sure if it grows up on this thing or grows on the ground or is it a vine. Oh, hold on. There's more potatoes. Wait, is this a potato in my hand? Wait. Potato. There we go. You can grow apples here. Trees take a long time to... I've heard that. And I was like, oh man, I wish there was a tree that could survive Connecticut. Where my dad lives in BC, they have orchards and oh my god, I'm so jealous. Apple grows in Connecticut. Oh yeah, I forgot you can. I forgot what apple pick. Yeah, I forgot it was a thing. You can. I forgot about that. Oh man, I'm an idiot sometimes. Thanks, Sproutsy. Sproutsy had to check me with reality check for a second. Tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers. Oh my god, squash, zucchini, lettuce. So out of those, Michelle, if I was to attempt to grow 4, what would the top 4 be? And that's strong proof. It's a bush. Oh, it's a bush. Oh, yeah, we can do blueberries. It's a big. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So it's like this thing here. This thingy. Wait. You do not look like a potato. What are you? Wait, what was that? Hold on. Was that a bean? Oh, that was a bean plant? Hold on. I thought I grabbed a potato. Because something didn't match. Hold on. We have a whole apple orchard. It gets down to at least 20 feet. And oh, man. Are you sure you listen? I thought I did. I think I do. Oh, man. Hold on. We got potato here. Okay. The list I sent is where you can... Oh, thanks, Michelle. I don't have Discord open, so I'll check it in a second. Hold on, let's water this. Oh, man. We are making progress today. Okay. Oh, wait, I don't need to water, right? Because we got the water underneath. Or does it need, like, the initial watering? Afterwards, it's fine. I think this is good enough. Oh, these are good enough potatoes. But how do you pick them? Actually, I'll just pick it by hand. All right. So next thing 6, we have to take the tomatoes. All right. I wish. Wait, can I invite y'all over to help me with this? I forgot if that's the thing. Or is it like the before where you can't do anything on this island? It has to be the other island. All right. So that's tomato. Potatoes, carrots, cucumbers, and beans. Okay. Potato, carrot. I'm trying to remember that. Hold on, I'm going to pin that so I don't forget. Pin message. Everyone coming into the chat now is like, what is this pin message? Potato, carrots, cucumbers, and beans. The easiest fruit you can grow to get a big potted cherry tomato to set by the door. Big potted cherry tomato? I'm assuming it's one of these giant things here? If you live in Florida, you can garden all year. I know. As a kid, I never understood why everyone moved to Florida until I lived through a few winters here, and I was like, oh yeah, I see why now. The easiest fruit you can grow, get a big potted cherry tomato set by the door. Oh, okay. I don't know what that looks like, but I'm assuming it's a big, giant tomatoes I see at the supermarket. Sorry, my throat. Wait, blueberry bushes are annual, meaning they fruit... Oh! That's good to know. But here's the other issue I have. How do you prevent wildlife from eating your produce? Or that's just something you just have to accept. Like, there's deers, there's squirrels, they're gonna eat at it, live with it. It'll be okay. Is this potato? I can't tell what that is. I feel like this is tomato though, right? That looks like a tomato. I gotta go. Oh, bye, Sailor. Thank you for coming by. Good luck. I hope your house get placed soon with the Animal Crossing Pokopia. Wait, you can turn these? Oh, you can turn them however you want. Oh, you can mix. Oh my god, hold on. We can make a pattern out of this. Wait, we have to play around with that in a second. But thanks for coming by, Sailor. My lady friends bought me posters from the local No Kings protest. That's for... Oh. Listen, that's fine. Cherry tomatoes are small. Oh, those are the bite-sized ones, right? Well, we're doing tomatoes, so let me... I just need to remember what the stems look like. So these match those. So those are tomatoes. Those are tomatoes. Okay, so that's good to know. You know, for Ditto, I wish Diddle can just grow extra arms to grab a whole bunch of these at the same time instead of me having to go back and forth like this. Because that would just be a nice, you know, touch with the game. Cherry tomatoes are small. Oh, I just read that. Use a net or cage on your plants. Oh, but it looks ugly though, right? Starts with a good look. Fences and netting and plant stuff they don't like or garden inside. You know what? Sharing's caring. I'll feed the I'll feed the creators. The creators. They need food too. And technically, we kind of invade their territory, so reparations via food. Hold on, I'm excited that you could turn these things. Hold on. So it can look natural instead of all like one uniform. So I'll turn some of these around in a second too. Some plants repel insects. Oh, really? You can buy tomato plants that hang upside down and they produce a upside down tomatoes. I didn't know all these were a thing. Bite-sized tomatoes are easy to go. Oh, maybe I should do both, the big ones and the small ones. Imagine if I had it for productive yield. I don't think I can ship it internationally. Well, I would just randomly send fruit to a few folks in their mail. Marshall just opening up the mail, open up a box and just see a random tomato in there. Marshall will get sent like the, you know those games you play for orientation and stuff? Where it's like one true truth and a lie? Marshall's truth can be like, yeah, I got mailed a tomato once. A tomato. A tomato. You could pick them up and put them in your pocket, then go over. Can you? Wait. Hold on. I've been doing that for. Wait, you could. Hold on. Wait, Sprouts even just saved me. Wait. Dig? And then put away. I'm an idiot. Thank you. You could plant a butterfly garden for flowers. Oh, true too. Yes. Hold on. I just forgot that this was a feature. Soggy box of tomatoes. I'll make sure I put ice in the box. I don't know how it was gonna work. Throw tomatoes in there with a box of ice. So when Marshall opens it, it's like just melted ice. I can produce every year. Oh man, I need to see everyone's gardens now. Excuse me. Oh, wrong button. When I was young, which is yesterday, you're still young. I had 11 raised beds, 14 by. How big is that? How big is 14 by 4? That's 14 feet by 4 feet, right? Sorry, y'all. There's stuff I know, and there's just stuff I'm very ignorant about. This is one of those. I use my kids' garden to get my produce. Oh, your kids had a garden? Yeah, I just want to do like, because I have a small yard. I think it's about like 23 feet by 12 feet or something like that. So one part is going to be like a shaded, you know, area for food, and then one area where I actually sit and enjoy that food. Okay, first things first. We are doing tomatoes. Wait. So this is a ripe tomato. And then... oh, there's 3 more here. Sproutsy. Everyone go check out Sproutsy. Sproutsy, you're the best. Tomato seeds. Wait, how do I plant those? Ah, there you go. Okay, so that's tomato. Everyone go check out Sproutsy for the amazing message that I could plant those things. Wait, is that it? Did we run out of tomato plants? That's gonna be a problem. We need more tomato plants. to the PC. I think we can buy some there. I can't wait to start gardening. Me too now. Ignorance of me stupid, it's fine. You need raised beds. Okay, what's the purpose of... Okay, genuine question. What is the purpose of having a walled off bed for your fruit? Instead of just putting them on the ground. If you want to eat stuff from the garden, you probably need to do raised beds or pots with soil you buy. Often you can't trust whatever the soil... Wait, but... Why? Why, Sproutsy? 4 feet deep is a good width to trench in. 4 feet deep? Hold on. You know what I was planning to do, Warm? I was just gonna dig hand length, like the size of my hand down, and just plant the seed there. That was what I was gonna do. My daughter has 15 children. Oh man, Warm. And she has to raise a garden to help with cost of feeding her family. Wait, 15? I just read that. I was like, it was nothing. Like, oh yeah, 15. Like, wait, 15? I can't help her. Oh my god. Ground is dirty with trash and safe for more controlled soil. Oh, so I have to do it. This is not a matter of if, but like I have to. Oh, Dragonite. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, I need this for sure. I need the ingots. I need the ingots. Yeah, I'll take whatever this is. Safe for more controlled soil. Okay. So I do need it. Reach, not dig. You don't plant 4 feet deep. Listen, I plant 4 feet deep, 4 feet wide so I can reach. Oh, okay. Because that's a long travel time for that seed. That seed is going to be like matured by the time it breaks through the ground. Like flowers, sure, you can grow, do ground or dirt or on ground, but not produce you want to. Oh. Well, thank you for that info, Sproutsy. I was just going to plan like how we have the garden here in Pokopia. That's how I was going to do it. I was like, I'm just going to do a line, plot seeds in, pop, 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 water. Let's see how it goes. That was going to be my goal. And no, I think my budget was like $4 for the seeds. That's all I was going to do. You should if you want success. Raised beds are easy to get. Oh, dang it. Mom always has a garden and can't everything. This sounds more work than intended. Hold on, we need let's just do 2. Sure. Strong planting full underground gardens. Like if that plant, I was thinking like this. Like you have to go this deep into the soil, plant it here, and then it will eventually grow all the way through the top. Plant your flowers that way in real life. Food needs more yeah, I was just gonna do this. I was just gonna, you know, till up some soil and then pop, 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 seeding, and then done an hour later. That was my intention. That's what I thought was gonna happen. I didn't realize it required all this work. I was raised by my grandmother, and she had 5. I don't remember how big an acre is, but that's huge. 5-acre garden spot. We were in the garden every single day. Oh man, I can only imagine how much food you had though. Holy crap! $4 for all your seeds. Oh dear, that is not happening. Really? Wait, War, do tell. Pass on the knowledge. How would you till? I wasn't even gonna till. I was just gonna. This is my goal. I was surprised. I want to take my hand, make it to a fist, and then just punch a hole into the ground, drop the seeds in, fill up the hole, and then punch another hole like 1 feet over. That was my intention. Dad had a grape. Oh, grape orchard. And half-acre. Oh my god, everyone has their acres. I made all my kids baby food at home. I never buy baby. You can do that? You can do that? You know, as much as I appreciate you all showing for stream, I honestly wholeheartedly appreciate all the knowledge you all pass on to me. Because sometimes I question how I would be doing certain things without any of this inside information. You've been playing Pokopia too long. I thought it was just like, this works right here. Bam. Seeds. Okay, hold on. So we got tomato. We got potatoes. And now we just need the beans. This one I know is everywhere. So I think we have plenty of beans. I'm just going to put it in different ways so they don't look matchy-matchy. I don't know. With designs, I like it look natural more than manufactured, if that makes sense. I should get that out and do a row or two. Wait, oh, this thing? Baby food, it's just smash up fruit veggies. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know that, Sproutsy. I didn't know that was how baby food was. Wait, so... Or, if this was real, right? I would just pick up this stuff here and just, you know, hammer away with my hand. Bah, 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 and just give it to the kid. Is that what that is? My daughter now makes me... Wait, is that seriously? Oh, so I just need a bowl, a hammer, or a mallet, and just some random veggies? Like a big giant mallet and go, pah! Baby food. No, I can't cook. I want to cook. I can't cook. I need a visual. I'm gonna look up. There's so many random videos I'm looking up later. From the ones like Carly mentioned too. When you buy in stores, they add stuff to it. If homemade, you know what's in it. But okay, but homemade though, you just take a fist and just, you know, like I'm taking my hand and my fist just going like this right now with the food. A blender to smush the baby food. I used the blender like twice in my life. I think you just hit the on. The only thing I know about the blender is you hit the on-off button. And that's it. Jeez. Use a food mill to mash baby food. What the heck is a food mill? Wait. What is a food mill? Why is the fist the tool of choice today? It's easy to use and I have control of it. Okay, I heard a food processor. I don't even know what that does. What's the difference between a food processor and a blender? Because I think I've seen a food processor once. It looks just like a blender. I don't know the difference. You can mash a banana for baby with your fist, but it... Oh, that's the day I have a kid, y'all. I'm just fisting all the food. Just... It purees food. But doesn't a blender do the same thing? Wrong, you might have better luck with a mortar and pestle to smooth the baby food. What's a mortar? I'm sorry, yeah. What is a mortar? Chop stuff up into soup. I know how to use a knife, so I can chop up stuff. Uh-oh. I hope what I put in was wheat. I hope what I just put in here was wheat. I'm genuinely hoping this was wheat. If not, whoopsie. Food processor gets it smoother. Oh, really? Oh, so it's like atomized. Mark, welcome on in. Who is your favorite Pokemon and why? No legend. Oh, we talked about this earlier. Perhaps you have a personal story. My favorite is and will always be Pidgeot because, okay, one, as I'm sharing my story, you have to share why Pidgeot. But I, for the longest time, switch my favorites left and right, like constantly. So I think I said it earlier in stream. Originally was Mew, then it became Gengar, then it became Dragonite. There was Circuitry at one point, it became Mew again. I think honestly, my wife did bring it up. You're looking at it. this is my favorite Pokemon, Ditto, because I cannot pick my favorite Pokemon, and Ditto is the perfect Pokemon because Ditto can copy anybody. And it says also in my life too, because we were talking about accents earlier, and I love to copy accents. So Ditto's like the perfect pick. Ditto is flexible, and Ditto's always happy. Look at that face. Look at that face. Oh, and even better, look at that Dragonite Ditto face. Look at that little Ditto. Oh man, I hope you're doing well, Mark. Mortar is a thick bow. Pestle is a stick made of rocks. You smash over that way. You can use your you can use your fist. Let's go. I think we need to do a how-to video for Trump. I told y'all about the first time I tried to cook, right? And it was with other friends. This was high school. We had, I forgot what the event was called, International Food Day or something like that. This is high school, senior year. 3 other high school friends of mine, all boys. If this plays into the picture of the story or not. Everyone was asked to bring in food for that day. For the staff, the other students, we're all gonna enjoy whatever food we bring in. We made chicken, and none of us 4 knew how to cook at all. Safety tip: never eat drugs cooking. So we thought we could make chicken, and also Google was just starting to be a thing at this point. Like, it wasn't used a lot as much as it is today. You actually went to the library, had to use books and stuff, and we're following this booklet on how to make chicken, specifically chicken legs. So we're making chicken. You know, we're putting the white stuff you put on the chicken, I forgot you call it, to give the skin crunchiness, and then dropping it into the oven. No, was it oven? No, we put it on the pan into the oven, right? I think that's what's called, the thing underneath the stove. I'm gonna take ownership. I think that was it. I think that was it, Spoutsy. I think that was it. And we, or was it flour? I don't remember what we put on there, but I remember the instructions specifically said we have to measure the temperature of the chicken, because you don't want it too hot or the chicken's gonna be, you know, kaput, like not tasteful. But oh, did we run out of wheat already? Okay. But if it's raw, it's not edible, right? If it's cold. So I took the thermometer, I laid it on top of the chicken. Because that's what happened. We were originally gonna make chicken legs, but we bought a whole bunch of chicken, like the whole entire chicken itself, and obviously we couldn't there wasn't enough chicken legs, so we ended up making chicken itself. So we put the thermometer on top, because nowhere in the book does it said stick the thermometer inside the chicken. I just laid it on top of the chicken. And then it got to the 150 or whatever I remember eating. I was like, oh, we're good. So we took the chicken out. It smelled great, and we packaged it together, and we bought it to school. Everyone ate our chicken. Everyone warm. Everyone ate our chicken. Needless to say, the following day, because I remember we cooked on a Sunday, we bought the food in on Monday. On Tuesday, the principal was out. The assistant principal were out. Our homeroom teachers were out. Half of the staff was out, and also half of the students were out. And there was a case of food poisoning, apparently, that ran in with the event. And after that event, that school shut down that event. They were no longer doing the international food thing. I don't think the school ever found out it was because of our chicken. I don't think they ever forgot the culprit. But everyone got sick. Thankfully, no one got, like, everyone got sick, but no one got to that point where it's like they had to be emergencized. Everyone was okay. But I will never forget that day. Did I take the chicken's pulse? It's amazing to me that folks didn't recognize the uncooked food. I think it's because after we pulled the chicken apart, Marie, because it was like we pulled the chicken fully apart, and we put I don't know what my friend put on there, but they put some kind of like stuff on it to decorate and make it look pretty. Because us guys were thinking, oh yeah, everyone always had chicken. Everyone knows what chicken is. Let's make it look pretty. So I think because of the stuff they decorated it with, you couldn't see how uncooked it was. Yeah, we pulled it off. We did. Yeah, we just yanked it. So overall, I forgot. Yeah. And I remember hanging out with a group of friends in high school after that event happened, and we shared how we made this chicken. I remember one of the girls slapped somebody and said, "You idiots! You're the one that got everyone sick." And we're like, "Really?" Said, "Yeah, you're supposed to stick the thermometer inside." And we all pretty much said, "You're supposed to?" You can learn to cook as you decide to take lessons. And to this day, I would love to learn how to properly cook. And I'm so happy we did our garden. Oh, now I can have. And I think what I'm going to do is knock this side down here and extend the water this way so we can have our trees. I think that's what we're going to do next week, is get our trees up on this side. And then we have the trees, the garden, a little hangout area over there. And then down here is going to be our secret storage. And smelting and furnace, gel on that other side over there, kitchen here. And then eventually this side, I would like to turn this into a city. So that's going to be the city area. This is going to be the farm area. That's my ultimate goal here. And then down here, eventually when we turn this into a game area, I would like to have a door here that leads to a maze where we can invite y'all over to participate in a maze event for another prize. Why don't you, other than time is more important, valuable than access to a kitchen? Access to a kitchen, Marie. Every single time my mother-in-law lives with us, so she uses the kitchen all the time. And then my job, the students are always using the kitchen, and my mom doesn't trust me with the kitchen. So, and then as a kid, I will end the stream with this. As a kid, I wanted to cook so much, but growing up in my household, my family, men were men, women were women. I was never allowed to cook because of that. And I wanted to so bad. I remember my sister once put me in a dress for fun. I think I was like 7 years old. I was 7 years old. My sister was bored. She was a teenager. She threw me into a dress and then showed me off to the family. And all the men in the household were so upset I was in a dress. I remember that was the first time I saw my sister get spanked. I never forgot that day. I ripped off that dress so much. I ripped it off so fast and it got torn. But I always wanted to cook since I was a kid, and because of my family the way they were, I never learned. And every single time there was a cooking class or a cooking option, never happened at school. My temperature is back to 102. Oh my god! Please get some rest, Michelle. Oh man, no sir, you're not a kid now. You're grown. Yeah, honestly. I've seen videos. You know what I could do? After I grow the vegetables and stuff in the backyard, I'll turn it into a burger or something. I've seen it happen in the game. I'm sure it can happen in real life. All right, y'all. Next Saturday, we will do the tree farm and Nook or No Nook first attempt. Maybe that will be the unofficial no prize one just to test it out with y'all. We can even play it on stream with everyone in the stream guessing the numbers. And we could do a general, like maybe a general giveaway of like Discord memberships or something, or a donation of like $20 to your favorite streamer, and I'll send the money that way on your behalf, like $20 from Marshall, $20 from Star Chart or something like that. But we'll figure it out. Next week I'll have the Nook or No Nook up and running, and we'll do the tree farm, and I'll prep it ahead of time so that way I have all the seeds in my pocket like I did today. Thanks, Star. Thanks, Mama Cat. Thank you all so much. Marshall, feel better. Marie, thank you for your upcoming lessons. I know some of y'all are lurking, so thank you everyone so much for coming by. I'll catch y'all next week. I'm gonna go eat and then finish up on this island a little bit warm. Thank you for the advice too. Thank you everybody for the advice. Kirby, have a great weekend. Catch y'all. Oh, my dog's awake now. Catch y'all later. Bye.